the whole universe is governed by law. Everything operates by law. So it's important that we understand the laws behind things, because if you understand the law and you operate the law, things would work. So I am still on the law of intentionality. And why am I on the law of intentionality? I'm on the law of intentionality because the law of intentionality is foundational to leadership and to you becoming the leader your creator and your maker wants you to be and become. The law of intentionality is a fundamental law. Nothing happens without intentionality. The law of intentionality says that growth is the only guarantee that your tomorrow is going to be better than your today. So why we're doing what we're doing is, how do we work systematically to ensure that you become and you are guaranteed to live the purpose and assignment your master put you here to live? A lot of people go through life without becoming. Success and prosperity gravitates to individuals whose minds operate with intentionality, deliberateness, and persistency, just as water gravitates to the ocean. If we're going to grow, we have to grow with intentionality. Growth in your life is not going to happen by accident. There is no automaticity when we are talking about growth. So the question that we keep clicking on is, what are you doing to develop yourself? You have to grow on purpose in every dimension of your life. Being intentional about your personal growth starts with being intentional to develop your thinking in all dimensions of your life. You need to be intentional in the development of your mind. You need to develop your thinking in your spiritual life, in the area of your spiritual life. It's incumbent upon you to develop your thinking in your emotional and relational life. You need to develop your thinking in the area of your health life. You need to develop your thinking in the area of your business life. You need to develop your thinking in your financial and wealth life. So when I talk about developing your thinking, we're talking about holistic development of your whole being in every area of your life. We're talking about holistic. I'm not just talking about spiritual or health. I'm talking about relational. If you are overextended in one area of your life and stunted in another area of your life, you'll be out of balance. And false balances are a problem. So every spoke of your life should be equidistant, should be developed. Every dimension of your life needs to be developed in same measure. And why we're talking about developing in all cycles? Why is this important? Your thinking becomes your living. Your thinking becomes your living circumstances. Your thinking becomes your living experience. Your thinking becomes your living reality. In life, you will never progress beyond your thinking. Your thinking determines your altitude in life. You will never exceed your thinking in life. You will never be able to progress beyond your level of thinking. More gold has been mined from the thoughts of men and women than has been taken from the earth. A human mind with the ability to think well is like a diamond mine that never runs out. Human mind that is really managed with intentionality and thinks well is like a diamond mine that never runs out. It's priceless. You are a living diamond mine. You are sitting on diamond. It's just about whether you are managing this mine with intentionality to uncover. Because you could be sitting on this diamond mine till chicken come home to roost and nothing will happen. Or you sit on this diamond mine with intentionality to unlock, to unleash, to release, and to fulfill. And that's the only difference between winners and losers. Today, I'm reading that Tesla, a car company that probably a few years ago did not exist, is now over $1 trillion in assets. And Tesla is now the world's richest car company. There's been Ford, there's been Chrysler, there's been Toyota. Today, Tesla has more wealth than Toyota. Where did the concept of Tesla originate from? Where did the concept of Uber originate from? Where did the concept of Amazon originate from? And if we all have been created in the image and likeness of the master, are there any first class and second class citizens? And I want you to think about how you're going to evolve your thinking. Read edifying and life-enhancing books. Pursue mastery and excellence in your profession with intentionality. Listen to thought-provoking and inspiration podcasts. And spend time with great thinkers. That's the success recipe. Unfortunately, we don't read. We don't study to show ourselves approved. So what are you reading? How much time are you spending evolving in the area of your pursuit to become the world's #1 authority? The only way I became top of my game is I sought with intent to study. And I kept pursuing. I actually asked to meet the world's #1 authority in my space. And when I asked to meet the world's #1 authority, the person that I asked that I wanted to meet, this person said, they're expensive. I said, I don't care. I want to meet them. And because I was deliberate and intentional about meeting them, I got to meet them. They didn't only come with the world's #1 authority. The world's #1 authority came with the world's #2 authority. That's how I got to get where I am at. Look out for people who are top of their game in the space you are. Today, because of Google, you can find every information, everything you need to know to become the best in your life. It's already on Google. Just Google it. It's there. You want to write code? You want to do surprises? You want to become the world's best author? You want to become the world's best pharmacist? The world's best marketer? Go read about who has done it. Because great men and women stand on the shoulder of giants. They don't write pygmies. They write giants. And it's important that you guys know that in the quest to win in life, there are no shortcuts. The shortest route to failure in life is the shortcut. Have you seen a nation being born in a day? Have you seen a pregnant woman who on the day she conceived gave birth? No. And there is no birth without conception and working. So if anybody says there is a quick route, it's a lie. Anybody who has had to go through sweat, has had to go through a lot of frustration and a lot of pain. The point is, everything of greatness takes work and it doesn't come easy. Spend time with the right people. Surround yourself with people who enhance, illuminate, and inspire you to become great. I would encourage you that any voice in your circle that is not inspiring you to become great does not belong to your life. And it's a choice you make. Nobody makes for you. Spend time with people who stretch your thinking. Spend time with people who challenge you with your thinking and actions. Sharp people sharpen one another, just as iron sharpens iron.